Good morning. Welcome to All Souls. I'm Marlon Lavenhar.
And I'm Randy Lewis, and on behalf of the entire team, we welcome you to the point where agnostics, atheists, humanists, and all kinds of seekers gather in community.
And I want to welcome everyone who's online, who's joining us from all over the country and all over the world. We're so glad that you're with us as well this morning.
Now, if you're a first-time guest with us or new to All Souls, if you raise your hands, our ushers are here, and we have a gift for you. Just raise your hand and keep it up until you get that gift in your hand. And after the service, you're invited to the Sonnen Library that's just outside the back doors to your left. There's a chance to meet one of our Welcoming Souls team members.
I'm so glad. Great to see some new folks visiting us. And this is our back-to-school blessing Sunday when kids are coming back to school, and we give them some love and some extra special love on this Sunday before school starts or as school is starting. I know some people went back to school already. And I'd like to invite everybody who's here to join and online to join us in the Covenant of All Souls. It's the words that we use to bind us together. We don't have a creed, a belief statement, because we have lots of diverse beliefs here at All Souls. So we have a promise. And this is it. It begins with the word love. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Welcome to All Souls, where we love beyond belief.
This morning for our chalice lighting, our chalice, I just want to say, is a symbol of Unitarian Universalist congregations all over the country. Many see the flame as the light of truth and the bowl as a symbol of community. This morning we have the Andrews family, Ben, Amy, and Lulu. They joined All Souls in February of this year. We often see here on many Sundays at trivia night and are still getting to know folks and connecting. And of course, Lulu is starting the Coming of Age program this fall. It's great to have them here this morning.
We light this chalice to remind us that each person here carries an inner light. As we gather across generations, may this flame illuminate the wisdom found in unexpected places and guide us toward new beginnings. In community, our individual lights shine brighter.
Well, I don't usually wear my stole in the point, but often in the traditional service, the ministers will wear a stole like this, which is, this is something that goes way back a couple thousand years, where people who were leading worship in the Jewish communities originally had a little talus that they called it, with threads and usually had some unsewn pieces, unwoven. But I bring this today for a very special reason into the point, because this is our back to school Sunday. And just like in the stole, where all these threads, these different colored threads are woven together, our lives are all woven together. And when one thread by itself can be broken very easily, but when we're all together like this, they're strong. And they also are beautiful in all their diversity. And so I want this to remind you of All Souls, our community, this community that we have that's diverse and beautiful in all of our different ways and strong because we're part of a community and not just on our own. And so today we have these beautiful woven bracelets. We have enough for everybody. We especially want our children and youth to pick one up. Today they're at the table. We're having our expo today with our program expo where you can learn all about ways to learn and grow and be part of the choirs and do all different kinds of things here at All Souls. We have children's choirs, youth choirs, all ages. So go in there, and there's a table for the children's program and youth program, and they have a bowl full of these. You can pick out whatever color you want, and I invite you to take it with you this year. Put it on your wrist or your ankle, or put it on your book bag or something, so that you'll be reminded that you are always surrounded by the love of this place, the care of this place, and that you're never alone, that our love surrounds you. And we're going to give you a physical experience of that in just a moment. I'd like to invite Shannon Boston, whose name I remember, because we've been working together for 25 years. And Shannon is our Executive Director of Religious Exploration. And she's going to explain a little bit about what that means, exploration. But before she gets started, I want you to just take for a second, take your hands out and put them just about this close, maybe 6 to 8 inches from each other, and feel the energy that's between your hands. Can you feel that? You doing that up there, Randy? My ministers, you guys helping me out there? Can you feel a little energy there? There's like some energy. If not, bring them a little closer. But there's energy that you have that flows through your hands. And it's energy that's flowing through your whole body. And I would say it's energy that's flowing through the whole cosmos, that's coming through you, the animated energy that is you, that flows through us, that while we have the breath of life is a part of us. And so I want you to just keep that in mind. Keep those hands warm. We're going to do a little something special here in a moment. Shannon's going to get us started.
Welcome. Today is a special day because we are launching our All Souls Kids program and a new year of Sunday school. Today, we commission everyone involved in our religious education programs. And I said that wrong, religious exploration programs. And we call our program Religious Exploration because our goal is to spark the curiosity and innate wisdom in each of your minds about matters of faith and life. Now, parents are the true religious educators of their children. Our teachers, guides, and ministers are merely supplementing the religious ideas and values that the children are learning at home every day as they watch and listen to their parents and caregivers. And because you have brought your children to this place to be with these people when they explore their most profound truths, we ask that each of you join in a special covenant of care with each member of our congregation regarding your children and youth. At this time, I would invite all of the children and youth present to come forward and join me right up here in front of the chancel, along with our youth coordinator, Corey Smith.
Y'all can get a little closer. Don't be afraid of each other. It's a nice small group in here this morning. We had a lot. If there's some more coming down, come on down. Come on through. We'd love to have you come up here as well. And I just want to say, as our last couple of children come making their way to the center, I want to say to the parents and the caregivers of these children that I hope you heard what Shannon said, that you're really the educators about values and faith and all these things, because they're learning every day as they watch you in their homes, interacting with one another and with them and others in the community, your neighbors. They're getting, that's where their values are really forming. But we're supplementing that with your blessing of us. So I invite all the parents and caregivers of these children and youth to please stand for a moment. I have a question to ask of you. Beautiful. Do you trust us to support you in the upbringing of your children? If so, please say, I do. All right, and I invite you to come forward and join your children and youth down here and get close. We want you to be the first rung of love and support today as we bless them.
And as they come,
There you go. Beautiful.
all right.
Wonderful.
As they come, if you are a teacher, a guide, or religious exploration volunteer this year, please rise as you are able.
We have a couple with us. A lot of them are
Yes.
in the expo, I think, right now.
And we are placing into your care our most precious treasures, our children. Do you promise to do everything in your power to share with our children the values of freedom, service, and love? If so, please say, I do.
I do. Now, I would invite you to please come join us. I know some of the other teachers are right here, already in the circle, but let us all join together as the next rung of love and support of these young people in this new year.
Now I invite the people to stand.
Everyone.
There may be no more important task before us as a community than raising our children. They will go on to change the world.
Yep.
Oh, and we need it. Reconcile differences, bridge divides, open minds, and open
Yes.
hearts. This is the work of everyone in this room and in the
Yes.
first service and those online everywhere around the world.
Yes.
Whether you are an empty nester or have never had children of your own, or if you're planning a family and you'd like to get some experience, we need your help too to guide our children each week. So please join us in helping to raise this next generation of All Souls children so that we might continue to weave the tapestry of love beyond belief. We do this in many ways. We do it by showing up for services like the Coming of Age and Youth Sunday, and if you can, by participating in our exploration programs. Do you understand? This is the question for you. So now, do you understand that you too have a role in the upbringing of these beloved children and youth? If so, please say, we do.
All right, now I want all of you to come forward and at least put your hand on the shoulder of someone who's touching someone who's touching our children. Because remember those hands, how much energy that comes through you and out of you in through your hands. So I want you to put your hand on the shoulder or on the back of somebody carefully and appropriately. Just, there's room over on this side, but as long as we're all connected in a big chain of love, laying on hands to our young people. And so I'm going to ask our congregation, all of us who are here, to say these words to our children and youth each time I pause. So you complete each of the sentences with these words. We bless you with our love. Can we try that? We bless you with our love. All right, beautiful. As you begin this new year, children and youth, as you begin this new year, we bless you with our love. Whether you're at school, whether you're learning at home, or anywhere that you're learning and growing this year, we bless you with our love. When you are curious and you're full of questions, we bless you with our love. When you feel brave and you're trying something new, we bless you with our love. And when you need comfort and inspiration, we will be here for you and with you, and we will bless you with our love. So go into this new school year surrounded and supported, feeling the love of these people, inclusive people, because there is a love that comes through those who love others unabashedly across all their diversity and all their differences. And we bring that love to you, and you're a manifestation of that love for us. And so with that, we say one last time, we bless you with our love. Have a wonderful year. You are surrounded by our love.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Nothing more beautiful than our children and surrounding them with love. This is the heartbeat of our community, love. And so we extend that love to those who are not present with us, those who are going through life's difficulties and challenges, some sweet and some bitter. This morning, we offer our heartfelt condolences to members Brian Whisenhunt and his husband Mitchell Smith on the loss of Mitchell's mother, Muriel Wagner, who passed away on Sunday, August 11th. We hold space for Rick Eagleton and family on the loss of his mother, member Norma Eagleton, who died August the 13th. Norma was the first woman elected to state office at the Tulsa City Commission and the Oklahoma Corporation Commission. She will be greatly missed. We offer our condolences to member Carol Olson and family on the loss of her husband, David Olson, who passed away on August the 13th. And we hold space for all those in our community recovering from illness in hospitals or facing new or continued health challenges, particularly Tom Birmingham, Judge William Kello, Reverend Kathy Edwards, and Reverend Jack Bryant. We're holding all of them in our thoughts. We come this morning carrying transitions, loss, and healing, endings and beginnings. We come carrying the fullness of life, loss and healing, hope and uncertainty. Some of us celebrate new beginnings. Some mourn what has ended. Some hold both wonder and grief in the same tender moment. So we come today to pause together, to recognize all that we carry, to honor the complexity of being human. We are here in all our beautiful, difficult becoming. So let us rest now in that shared silence.
There's so many people. Oh my goodness, come this way. Oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, I've seen you from afar. Usually I'm in the choir loft, but this is a lot of people. Hi, my name's Sophia, and I'm the church mouse along with my church mice family. It's so good to be here. I used to live across the street, but they tore down my house, and I decided to move in. I spent the last year or so getting to know staff and sometimes hiding from them, and also talking to the ministers, and actually having some amazing long conversations with the ministers. It's been great. And in fact, I was telling them a little bit about my life story, some of the things that I've learned since I've been here. And one day we were talking about music, and I told them I like to hide in the choir loft. And they asked me, was that the first time I had ever heard music here at All Souls? And the answer was no. I had discovered music in that little house across the street. But it was a very special moment. And so they asked me to give the message this morning and tell you that story. You want to hear the story of how I found music? Oh, thank you, because I'm going to need your help. Before I heard music for the first time, I heard lots of noises. Sometimes they would scare me. I heard the noises of, you're going to have to help me, let's make this sound together, shutting doors, slamming doors. Ooh, you were better than the first service. Oh, goodness. Ooh, that scares me. And sometimes I'd hear people talking. Ooh. Okay, not quite as strong as 10, but that's all right. That was really scary with all those people talking, and you did a good job. But also, I would hear often the noise of dogs barking. Okay, you're too good at that. I was really scared for a second. So I had heard those noises before, but I had never heard music. So one day I was looking around the houses, I always did, for a little snack, a little meal, and I was looking here and there. Ooh, and over here, and I found an enormous block of cheese and cheddar. Oh my goodness, it was the most beautiful thing, most fantastic thing I'd ever seen in my life. It was even bigger than me. A giant block of cheddar cheese. I couldn't believe my luck. This would help me get through the winter. But at first I needed to move it to a safer spot. What do we do when we need help? We ask. And I wanted to ask my friends, could you help me move the cheese to a safe place, please? Ooh, we got to keep this baby safe. All right. Okay. Just use your imagination. We're moving it to a safe place. Yes, and it looks safe. It's safe right here. Thank you so much. And when we ask for help from our friends and they help us, we say, thank you. And I think I'm going to give them some cheese. Let's see. This looks like a good piece of cheese. Ooh, first of all, 20-year age cheddar. Excellent. Oh, you like some cheese. All right. Okay. There's careful. Come away from the edge. I don't want you to fall over. You're just a little mouse. Oh, my goodness. And then, oh, here, this ought to hold you over. You're welcome. Thank you, my little friends. It's just wondrous. And so after I gave them some cheese, I kept on working and eating, and this is really good. And going, and then noticed that a shape was coming out of the block of cheese. Now, I had heard stories about this happening to another mouse in Italy, Mouse Angelo, but I had never seen it myself. And here it is. It looks like, let me see if I can get to this block of cheese. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm gonna put this over here for later eating. Oh yeah. Look at this. It's a giant cheese mouse. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my goodness. I had worked all night to get all the way down to this part where it's holding its tail. I don't know what it's doing, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. This is amazing. I'm really tired. I think it's time to go to sleep. Take a little nap after my cheese nap, after all my eating. Ah. What is that sound? That sound was coming from the cheese mouse. But it wasn't just any sound or noise like I had heard before. I think, because that gave me a little goosebumps, that maybe that's what they call music. It was so beautiful, but I wondered if it was a cheese fever dream, because I've been eating a lot of cheese, as you know, and I wasn't sure that I just dreamed that. How on earth did a giant cheese mouse make this beautiful music? And so I worked on a little bit more and a little bit more, sharpening out the edges. And again, I needed to take a nap because it was exhausting. It was so beautiful, and that sound was coming from the cheese mouse. And in fact, night after night, as the sun went down and the nights grew longer, I would hear more and more music throughout the night. My life was changing. This beauty, this sound, it made me feel so, oh my goodness, full of energy, full of light, full of possibility. I couldn't believe it. I loved that cheese mouse so much, and I began thinking about music all the time. But then autumn came, more like October in Oklahoma, and a cool breeze came one day, and I knew that winter was coming. But I didn't think about it. Every night I had the music, I had eaten a lot of good cheese. I wasn't worried about it until one day my friends returned. Oh, it's good to see you. Yes, yes. You enjoyed that. You're hungry. You ate all the cheese. Oh, but it was good, wasn't it? But this cheese mouse makes beautiful music, but you're really hungry. I need to help my friends. Oh, I have some more cheese because I don't want any of us to starve this winter. Here, take this, and then, oh, here. Okay, I can do this. Oh, there we go. Oh, and please come back if you need more. We have a little bit more, but we need to get through the winter. Thank you. Thanks for your help earlier. Oh, in that moment, my heart was full of love for my friends and helping them, but I still was sad. I was missing the cheese mouse, the music, the magic I had heard every single night. I thought to myself that maybe I would never hear music again. I didn't know that my house would be torn down and I'd be over here. But at that point, I really felt a complete and total loss, that there would be no more music in my life. But as I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, I began to wonder that somehow, if the music was inside a giant cheese mouse, maybe it was inside of me. And so I looked at the mouse and I wondered if I might try to make my own music. And so I tried. and it didn't go that well. But I didn't give up. I thought I would try again, this time maybe planting my little feet more firmly, taking a breath and trying again. Oh, that wasn't like the cheese mouse's music. Oh, I had a wonderful mother. She had lots of children. And she used to tell me, yes, maybe you know some of them. She used to tell me that I should try again and practice. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to really set in my mind. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm making music. I'm bringing beauty out into the world. I'm sharing something from inside of myself. So I tried again. And that day, I learned that the music was inside of me. In a world that likes to tell us that if we don't dress a certain way, or we don't sound a certain way, we don't look a certain way, or that we don't belong or shouldn't exist even in places, this is a very opposite message from what I learned from the day I learned the music and the love and the beauty is inside of me. And when I started coming to this church, when I started coming to All Souls, both services, by the way, I love, I started to hear that you had a similar message, a message about that you are enough, that you belong here, that you absolutely should exist and you are beautiful however you are. And that love and that light and yes, that music is inside each and every one of us. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. My life goes on in endless song above earth's lamentations. I hear that reel, the far-off hymn that hails a new creation.
Let's hear it for Nicole and John Rush on the flute.
Sophia the Mouse.
And Sophia the Mouse. And that was our chamber choir with our new choir director, Dr. Randy Hooperowitz. They sounded great. As I heard that song, I was thinking that there have been some times that I can remember where I couldn't really find my voice to sing because I was in such a difficult place, after a loss or some very, very difficult situation in my life. And I remember coming here to All Souls during those times. And even when I couldn't find my voice, I was hearing the other voices of the choirs and others who sing and the congregation. And I just, eventually I realized I got my voice back. And what it reminded me, what I've learned over these 25 years of being part of this community is that just like the clouds that pass by, life is always changing. And no matter what we're going through, no matter how difficult, when we can't find our voice or we're struggling with something, that this too shall change, this too shall pass, that none of this is permanent. Things are constantly changing. It's part of life. It's part of why when we put our hands together, we can feel that energy because it's always moving. That's something about life and the cosmos. And so that we could just remember that even in those moments when we can't find our voice to sing, it will come back, and we can't keep from singing in life. So let those moments, I don't know what you're going through now or what you might go through this year, but know that whatever it is, it's not permanent. It may feel like it sometimes. Sometimes it seems like the clouds aren't moving at all. They're just stuck there, like, what's going on? But truly they are. They are moving, and they will move, and they will pass. So keep that in mind. I wanted to share with you, because we're going to take up a little offering as we do every Sunday, about the fact that you might not know this, but Oklahoma, for up until very recently, incarcerated put more people in prison than any other state in the United States. There was this, what we call the school to prison pipeline, where young people, a lot of young men especially, were going from school to prison to probation and then back to prison. And it just seemed to be this cycle that folks couldn't get out of. And so, in fact, it was a member of All Souls, Bill Kello, who's a lawyer, and he was a district judge, who worked with some other people to create the First Step Male Diversion Program, which allows these young men who might get themselves caught up in the justice system to not just end up in prison and then in this cycle, but gives them skills, teaches them, and gives them a chance to be productive members of society. And it's having some phenomenal success. So we're going to give our offering today to the First Step Male Diversion Program. And so I hope you will give generously. It's something that we do here at All Souls as a way of enacting our love and living our values in the world. And we can do this because our members help to pledge each year, some weekly or monthly, to make sure that we can keep the lights on and have fuel for the chalice and all the things that we do here. So thank you for everyone who pledges to support All Souls, and I hope you'll give generously when the basket comes around in just a minute. If you're thinking about joining All Souls, we have a joining class happening right after this. It's going to start around 12:45, so you'll have some time after the service to go into the expo and then come on up and join. And I look forward to meeting you and greeting you and telling you what it means to join All Souls. And some people just come to learn about it the first time and then join in a subsequent Sunday, but we welcome you if you're ready to join today. I look forward to meeting you. It'll be up in room 203 upstairs. And then we have our program expo, so you can go and you can get your woven bracelet up at the table where the children's programming is, but you can learn about how to get to be part of our phenomenal choirs. Our choirs, I don't know if they've ever sounded better than they sound right now, and they've just had a few rehearsals, so I don't know what's going on, but the choir program is just doing amazing things. You're going to hear from them again one more time in this service, the entire adult choir. If you want to join the choir or children's choir, youth choir, programs, classes, all of that stuff, you are welcome. Come to the expo today after the service, and then also there will be one next week. If you want to serve All Souls, maybe to be an usher or greeter, something like that, you can join. Find out how to join that next Sunday after the service, and then we'll have a pastoral care one for those who want to do some of the caregiving that we do here at All Souls. So welcome. Right now, let us receive our offering for the First Step Male Diversion Program.
We are strong. We belong. We are one. It's been a fabulous morning together. I just want a special shout out to Casey Selby. She's assistant to the ministers and our events coordinator. And when you say, I need a giant block of cheese that's bigger than me, she made it happen. Casey's in the back. That's part of being a part of the team at All Souls. And when you say to your ministerial colleagues and team that you want to be a mouse, then they say, okay. It's wonderful, wonderful. So we are strong, we belong, we are one. And so may the truth that sets us free, the hope that never dies, the love which casts out fear, lead us forward together until love shows us the way. Go and know that each and every one of you are loved, and be loving.